Go.
Okay, so basically we decided that as a methodology, we should define a model, an ideal world model, and a set of first steps toward that ideal model. Then, yeah, so a first step is interconnection, because we said that the more interconnection, the more human connection there is, the more possibilities there is for interoperability. So first interconnection, then interoperability. The one goes before the other. And one of the first steps for the interconnection is popular education, because there are two sets of people in this ecosystem. There are the end user, which is the civil society, the organization which has the data, and there are the developers, which are building the tools, which are building the databases and the ontology, the vocabulary that the end user will use there. So we should change the people and the environment at the same time. The people is to summarize, it's a civil society, and the environment is the infrastructure built by the developers. So each of us, in our own field, be it the developer field or the civil society field, or both maybe, we should do some education, about the semantical web, and say something about what do you get with the semantical web in an ideal world, to explain with strong imagery representation of the common imagery, use metaphors, and to explain in plain words the semantical web. We should honor the individual, as Daniel said, to do some education, but respectfully of everybody. And so that was one of the main things we discussed. One thing I want also to abord is the fact that we should define the semantical vocabulary that we use, the word in the semantic web. Ontology is one word that I won't use when I'm trying to explain semantic web to people, especially to the end user or in civil association, organization. So we should, one thing that Daniel said is about the language, and one of the metaphors he uses is the evolution of the smiley. The smiley, the emojis, started as a really limited set of words, of faces, and it expanded, and it's now we could say that it's one universal language. And it can also be used as a semantical example, because it can be used with other language. It's not really clear what I'm saying, but basically we should let people speak their own language and use the semantic web as a translation. So we should define all the things that are in the semantic web, to define the vocabulary, the ontology. So as a first step, so that people that are building their own database or which have already a database like a spreadsheet, a simple spreadsheet, if they want to, if they're already convinced by what we said about earlier, the education, if they are already convinced that they should go to semantic web, they have to know which type of vocabulary to use. And it's not really simple because there are many types of ontologies and referentials. So also there should be one step to help the organization and the individuals to use the sets of ontologies that already exist to avoid the semantical silos. That's already that's also a good expression that Simon used, is the semantical silos, because nowadays organizations create their own ontology instead of using an existing one. So that's one problem that we should avoid. Okay, I think I've covered a broad thing. I don't know.